I am going to do just a quick tutorial for you guys for a quick eyeshadow look. It's not going to be anything crazy. My eyes were acting up earlier and they decided to calm down a little, so I am going to put a little something on my eyes before I go to work today. So I do want to kind of talk you guys through a really quick eye look, something simple, something easy that everybody can do. I decided I'm going to start going through some of my palettes that I don't use very often. I'm going to try to use them because they're just sitting and I have way too many of them. So today I'm going to use this Holiday Tarte palette, and let me show you the colors. And I have to turn my lighting down for that because it's so bright it won't show you correctly the colors. So these are the colors in this palette. There's a good combination of nudes and warms and cools and everything. So I am basically going to go through and we are going to do a tutorial on this eye look. And it's going to be something everybody can do. So I'm going to try and make it as fast as possible. I know y'all are like, you're right, but no, I really am. I'm going to try to make it fast. So first I went in with the Muse color, which is just a basic like mauve color. It looks like this right here. It's a mauve color. And I just kind of laid this down all over the eyes. And some parts I will fast forward through, so that way it's not so long. But this is just going to be your base color. So it's more of like a cool tone mauve. And I think this is very beautiful color. So you get this laid down real good, kind of cover all the areas if you have hooded eyes. This will be a good tutorial if you have a hooded eyes or non-hooded eyes. I think it'll work for both. All right, and then I'm going to take a crease brush here. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Actually, let's go in with it. We're going to use the Morphe 443. This is not really a crease brush, but it is a brush that is kind of tapered right here, and it's flat, but it does distribute color really well. If you have hooded eyes, you might want to go in with a more slim brush for this part, just because I'm going to be working in the top part of the crease on this. I'm going to dip into a darker color here. It's probably going to be the Renaissance Woman color, and that's right here. It's a little bit darker, so I'm going to take that on this brush and I'm just going to kind of fill this up. This is called, like I said, Renaissance Woman. And we're going to work in the high crease with that. I do love this palette. It's a very easy go-to, you know, you can pull a look out of it every time you hit it palette. So it's a good palette. They blend really, really good. And if you have hooded eyes, you could do this too. I mean, you can blow this color out. And because these shadows blend so good on these Tarte palettes, you can blow it out and it doesn't look like all crazified. And this brush is good if you turn it sideways. If you don't have hooded eyes, you turn it sideways and use it this way instead of long ways. Use it sideways. That helps blend as you are placing the product. So that's normally what I do with this brush. It's a really good brush. So I'm going to go ahead and go on the other side here. Okay, so you're gonna get a good blender brush. My favorite brush to blend with is a taper blending brush. This is from Sigma. This is the E35. And I'm just gonna go back through all of this and just blend it out in the top crease and the mid crease. That transition, and you want to try to pull it out as much as you can, because like I said, with this look, I think I'm gonna try to blow it out a little bit. Take like a detail crease brush, and that would be something like this. This is the Morphe M514, and I'm going to start digging into the darker colors. I think first I'm going to go in with, let's go ahead and go with this cool tone. This is called Contrast. This is a purple, And it is dark. It is dark, but I'm going to use it in a way where it's going to actually look really, really good. So this is going to go mid crease. I hope y'all can hear me. Like center crease, should I say. So if you have hooded eyes, this will be right up underneath your hooded eye area. And I'm going to try to fan this up just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, like feather it. They're very pigmented, these shadows. Okay, now we're going to take our blender and we're just going to pull that out. Try to blend, but you don't have to blend that line that you just made because we're going to make that work in just a second. You just want to blend it kind of up in that corner. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, so now I am going to take that original color that we were into. I'm going to take a little bit more of a this is called a precision shadow brush. This is by It Cosmetics, and it's the number 112, I think, number 112. It looks like this, and it's kind of firm, but not really. But I want to go back into the Renaissance Woman color, the second color that we were working with, and I want to try to kind of meet these shadows up and kind of blend in some of the places that we, where we made these lines. So I'm just going to bring this back in. Okay. All right, now I am going to take one of these other types of blenders. This is a Morphe, a Sigma E44, and I'm going to take a little bit of a darker color, and I think I'm going to go with, we'll bring in, it's a cool tone, dark brown. It's right here, right next door. And I'm just going to dab a little bit of that on this brush, not too much, tap it off, and I'm going to work in this outer V. Okay, and I do want to bring a little bit of that purple back in because I don't want all the dark colors. So I'm going to bring just another detail crease brush. That's the M506. And I'm going to go back into that contrast color that I used on the white brush earlier when we first started. And I'm going to go back into that crease on the outer V. Okay, and I'm going to go in with that purple on the side. And now I want to bring a color on the lid that is going to really make this pop, because we've got our outer done and now we need to work on the inner. So I do want to bring in a shimmer. These two. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go like a champagne or like a gold. Honestly, I think the champagne will look better. So let's just go ahead and go with that. So I'm going to bring in the abstract color, and that's this one right here. I'm going to show it to you. This one is really like a pink champagne, but it's darker. It's not like a super light, super bright. So first I'm going to put this on my eye with my finger. That way you get a little dimension in your inner corner before you put your highlight on. It actually helps out a lot. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with that bright color. Bring that in here in the middle. And then I'm going to go with my finger on that metallic masterpiece color and just kind of place it. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. I'm going to run through this with my blender just to kind of blend out anything that's kind of mushing together. But it's just like the littlest things like that make a difference sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Alright, so, and then I want to take this flat, this M433, the one that I used originally, and I want to go back in with that Renaissance Woman color once more. I'm going to run that back through just one more time. Just run it through everything. Y'all, I gotta hurry up. Alright, so I'm going to take a pencil brush, just a regular pencil brush. This is a Sigma E30, and I'm going to go in with the contrast color, the purple color, the dark purple color that I use the most of. And I'm going to run this underneath the lash line. Okay, now I'm going to take the abstract color, which is that pinky color, and I'm going to bring that on the inside. Just a little bit, not a lot. Okay. I think that's really pretty. Okay, and then you take a pencil. This is the pencil I've been using lately. It's just my choice. And I'm using the peach side of it. This is going to be just to kind of throw some matte up in that brow bone, because I haven't been doing a lot of sparkle up there lately. But if you prefer to put a sparkle up there, by all means do it. And then I take a brush, like a brush like this, like a flat brush that has a pointed end on it, and then I just kind of smooth that out, and that just accentuates the edge of that brow bone. And it also kind of separates, you know, your color in between, which is a good look. I like it. I like the way it looks when you do that. It's like it's not a harsh line. It's just a, you know, your transition, and you can just kind of pop a little bit of that on the edge like that, and it won't be so prominent if you don't want any lines. So like this. Yeah. So now I am going to choose an eyeliner. I do want to do the inner corner highlight really quick. You can't really see it too well. It's like a marbly color right here. You can kind of see it. But it's very beautiful, and I love it for inner corner highlight. It's got like a marbly, pinky, yellowy, it's a really pretty highlight color for the inner corner. That's a good inner corner highlight. And I'm not going for like a blinding inner corner highlight with this look. So black, but I do want to use an inner rim brightener first. And this is one from Sigma. This happens to be my favorite one. This is just something that's just gonna brighten up the inner corner there and the inner rim. Instead of putting like a dark there. Taking that black eyeliner on the lash line as well, the lower lash line. About 2/3 in. New to me. This is the Light On Mascara. This is a vegan, cruelty-free company. Everything that they use is completely vegan and organic. So this is Light On Mascara with conditioning castor oil, light reflecting lush making mascara with holographic pigment for everyday lash magic. Ophthalmologist tested and safe for contact lens wearers. So this is actually the tube that it comes in. This is what it looks like. It's undone. They have some other products as well, but when you look at the mascara, like if you swatch it, it actually looks like peacock feathers. Like it's the color of peacock feathers. It's very beautiful. So I do want to try it today. Okay, you guys. So this is the finished look. I think it turned out so beautiful, and I had so much fun making this video. If you like it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up and tap on the ring-a-dingy bell, and you will get notifications of all my videos. And I do not have a schedule. I do not. I just upload whenever I can. So I really enjoy doing this for you guys. And if you followed along, make sure you let me know down below. And I would love to see your pictures. You can post them to me on Instagram, send them to me an instant or messenger on Facebook or anything like that, because I'll leave all my information down below. So hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. And remember, I will not argue with you. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.